So we're gonna kick this off here. This is Beacon Pines. I'm already like super enamored with these characters, and I've heard that like you can be some pretty like disastrous shit can happen with them. I don't think it's like out. I don't think it's like super violent. Like I don't think I've read like that. I haven't heard anything about it being violent. I have heard that like you can make choices that lead to bad things happening to these kids. So, but I don't think there's anything like crazy. I don't think anything crazy can happen for sure in it. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump in here. Let me just kill the lo-fi guy. So yeah, this is Beacon Pines, and I've been pretty excited to play it. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just kick the game. Oh, hi, Stevie. Don't move the microphone. Sorry. What are you doing? I thought you were just sitting. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. What do you want? All right. Go over there. Go ahead. Pop yourself up. Oh my goodness. Hey, sit down now. Get a cat, they said. Okay. Why don't you settle down? There you go. There you go. You guys will have to let me know if the game sounds weird.
Dear reader,
I already appreciate it. I'm not going to have to read this out loud.
Allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
Okay.
It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
Did you hear that? Chat, I'm special.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
Oh, this is
His name
cute.
is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Oh no, Luca Van Horn. He's so cute. Oh, look how cute he is. I can jump. Okay, so I can jump. Can I run? Oh, I can check stuff. It looks like there's just like action button and then. Hey, Dad. Oh fuck. Today's the first. Skip that. Sorry. Oh, that wasn't important. Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. Oh, it's already sad. I was 6 years old when you died. It's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hi, Luca. Big orange cat. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend.
Rollo? Oh my god.
He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. Jesus! She's not gone! She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. This is cute. It's kind of sad already, but it's very cute. All right. Sorry. Just checking on a quick thing. All right. We'll keep it. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure. Lead the way. These guys are so cute. They're very cute. I'm also like, I feel like I need to explore like all the little scenes. Wee. So Rollo's a cat. I don't know what Luca is. I think I read that he's oh my god, this is ooh. Tickle.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okay, so I got a charm. Chew. This is so cute. I can just run around and... Well, obviously I need to knock all of these off, right? Like, that's... I wonder if that's scripted. Like that's like... That's cute. Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They? Who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this at a secure location. I've decided that he's Patrick from SpongeBob. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran, then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. It's all the same to you. I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Alright. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. Oh. So I've got charms, and I don't know what those do yet. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. Okay.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch?
Yes.
There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines.
Okay.
They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
So that's a hint that I need to check the house.
Since Gran had moved in and were covered in flowery fabric. Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
I think this is, so far, this is very cute. Ooh, okay. Got a charm. Just sort of. Haha, I do that. All right, let's. So we got tickle and ponder.
One of his father's old stethoscopes, Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Oh.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
But a charm, maybe?
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Ooh. Okay.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of... It meant that he could read late.
Okay.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation. Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Yeah. So we got a few of these. Chill, hide, ponder, tickle. I like I said, I don't super know. I don't know much
The only piece of furniture Gran
about this game. I do know that the charms are important because they told me more or less, but like it is a game where I believe we only benefit from finding as many of the things as we can. Can I? Okay. I don't want to wet bandits my own house.
Scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Junk.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week. Oh my! This is quite exciting! I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
Okay.
You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
Let's make sure we're not missing
Young
anything.
Luca would spend hours. She always enjoyed humoring him. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go heart for oh, okay. This is cool. Okay, let's I think if I say hide, it'll be like hide from what? Let's yeah.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
That's cool.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. I'll make sure you're done chilling in time for
Easy.
supper. Cool.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess.
Thank you. I mean, we'll see.
That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Okay, so this is the Chronicle.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Oh, okay.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity.
So I can, like...
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Hide?
Traditionally, when...
Okay, that's cool.
All's well that
So, like, I could go in here, and I can click on that, and I can hit this.
we were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What are you guys gonna go ponder on such a lovely day? Exactly.
This chance to sell him.
Mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so, like, and if I go in here, right, I can change the story a little bit. I can change the story by putting different words in. That's really cool. Okay. Let's go meet our friend. Got these. So obviously the more of the charms that we find, the more options we have for when we reach those turning points and have to make decisions. Oh, and Luca. You and Rolo, stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble. Oh, amazing. That's great. And close the fridge. Can I, like... Okay. Alright, so we've looked mostly everywhere, right? I don't think... What's that? This is fun. We could do, like, a lot of fun stuff with this. Okay. That is kind of fun that you can, like, mess with stuff. I really like this. This is really cute. I'm sure it's about to get stressful. Come on! Woo! Dang it, Rolo. All right.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
This is so cute. Holy, oh my god. All right, he went that way. The little run cycle is so funny. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2.
We're already on chapter 2.
Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered. Until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Ooh, the foul harvest.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
We should obviously, like, fool around in here and talk to everybody. Sorry, Mr. Van Horn, can't talk right. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn, can't talk right now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valent...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. All right, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company.
Well, hyena
He had
man.
become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now. When I was your age, there's nothing more exciting than a town festival. This guy's got a lot of teeth out. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Be sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I gotta get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Ho now, left side's a little low. Old Pickler's Pond. So, Rolo went that way, so that means we shouldn't do that. We should, Wait, we gotta look cool. We gotta look cool. Okay. Let's just, we'll talk to this guy. He's sleeping. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Same, though. Don't you see I'm sleeping? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Just have a perfectly nice view from here. Till Perennial Harvest built that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. And he falls back to sleep immediately. Okay. We should check the trash, right? Check the trash. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. What? Sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you. Yup. Yeah, but my mom's... Jeez. Yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Come on, do it. Come on. Okay, so that's all they're gonna say. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week of Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're going to change the world. And I just saw that, yeah. It all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't it amazing? Uh-huh. Anyways, I'd better get a... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts. You bet. If we're going to change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Ha ha ha. Changing the world is intense. Getting some I don't like the vibe that I'm getting from these guys. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See? It's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? Never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See? That wasn't so painful.
Stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Weird. I wonder how they'll let me, like... Oh, right. Rolo's waiting at the treehouse. Okay, so it won't let me, like, go too far away. I feel like... I definitely feel like I should be talking to everybody that I can. Because I know this is supposed to be kind of like a mystery. Oh. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hello. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken a standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh, I'm a baby!
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
I'm a little baby now. Okay. It says pick the perfect bait.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook, good for skimming the surface.
Oh, okay. Ah! All right, let's try that again.
Luca gently, good for skimming.
Let's see what we catch here. Ah! Ooh, I got a duck. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. Told you it'd turn up. Heh. Cool, alright.
Luca tied a what fish could resist it?
It's riveting, I know. A boot! Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that other spoot at least has a sock to keep it company. Oh, okay. Looks like we'll get you some new bait.
Luca gently good first.
Okay. So we head out and find some more. Wait, let me see if I catch anything new. Oh, I get the duck again.
Luca gently baited
Okay.
a feather onto
Okay.
the hook. Good for
I got it.
skimming
I got it. So we head out and find some more. So can I, like, do that fishing whenever? I can. Okay. So I wonder if I can find, like, other...
Luca gently
Yeah,
first.
feather on a hook. I wonder if I could find other... like, other, charms. And use those. For the fishing game. It's interesting. All right. Well, it looks like, yeah, if I use the other stuff, I'll just keep catching.
The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy.
Old
They had
Jeff.
an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Oh, wait, I don't want to do that yet. I I wanna look around over here first. I'm just waiting for, like, the ball to drop with this. Like, something is going to happen.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Oh.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens. Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Yeah, Rollo, I'll talk to you in a minute. Hold on. Just scrounge around first. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest. Yeah. Who'd even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I mean, we could just do some research at a library. You actually want to go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh. I don't know. I don't know, kids. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Aw.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. Hey, Miss Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the Early Bean.
Piper? Oh, hey, Luca. What's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. It's like the morning. Correct? And you're studying. Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. Hey, Zariel. Zariel? Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you to... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting up the kid for success. So far, a lot of sage advice from our animal friends that we're making.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rolo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Woo! Change. But can I go fishing with change? No.
Look at Gentlet first.
Okay. All right. So I can't go fishing with change. Got it. Can we go in here? No. Can we go over here? Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake you. No problem. Comes with a job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time
Dawn is so
author.
cute.
At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rolo said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? Well, you might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone is preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Catch you then. Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. Oh. I guess Miss Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Isn't Fratelli the bad guys in the Goonies are Fratellis? I feel like the Fratellis are the bad guys in the Goonies. All right, let's go talk. Can we go in here? No. Let's go. Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate.
Okay.
Currently, we only have no fear. We can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. It's one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Don't mind me. Just over here lurking. Uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores are left unchored. Roxy, I'm in love with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all got to pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. The rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic's Shrinko Ray. All the more reason to keep digging. There's got to be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not going to catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself. She said a bad word.
Took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend.
Be a little...
In the past, he found the best way to deal with
Not charm, I think...
was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun's shining. We just want to take it easy. Oh, my God. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Ah, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report. Oh, I'm gonna get investigate the warehouse alone. So Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? I'm still being chill. Nope. Cool. Oh, do I like Fitz? All right. Ah, cool. So I can go here, and I get more. Okay, that's okay. So obviously we're gonna do something and get more options for that choice. Hey, Bert. Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know that when the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company? And there's only one dirt road leading to town, and there still is only one road leading to town. Oh, right. Just gonna poke around and touch the melon. Can I use smack? No. That feels appropriately like a kid thing to do. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gate going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at the Mr. Tolliver not at his grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Bounce around. All right, I guess we got to go the other way. Oh. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, it turns out. Hey, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. I gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Okay.
The phone booth was brand new. Part of Perennial Harvest's Beaconpines Reborn initiative.
Mr. Nuncreed being horny on Maine here.
It didn't see much use.
Okay. Is there anything else I can poke around with? Can I go in? No. Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. Weepwood. Weepwood. That doesn't sound like anything. Oh, a bee's nest.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Oh, that's strange.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
go over here.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
They've not really been clear on what the foul harvest is exactly. It looks like some kind of blight, or like where all the crops died. That's interesting. It's a little house. Can't really do anything with it. Okay.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he were here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Oh.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section, 2 bulbs remain.
Okay. That's 2. Okay, so I can like, oh, okay. Ha! My God.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Not a very good electric fence. Okay, moment of truth. Aha!
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There's only one way to find out.
Okay.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods. The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. So that makes me think maybe there's a version. So, like, when we get more options, we can go back and bring Rolo with. Guess I just go inside. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The
Footsteps?
sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Shit. Oh, fuck. That's so funny.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt.
Oh,
as the
God.
hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light. This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you.
Okay.
We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
All right, let's go. Oh God. He fucking died. He fucking died, you guys. Okay. All right. So, and I guess the thing to plug in here.
In the past, he found the best way
This
to
is
deal
not
with
going to be better.
was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it. What have you done? That little shit just kicked me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry. Do I have to listen to this man? Sorry about that. Bro looking at overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business with your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Shame. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Uh-huh. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Solomon
trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. So Solomon's my age, I guess, and that... Is her first name Eris? Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, it's... Oh, cool, I can... Sigh. Boy's got too much of his father in him. Oh, and I run right past... Oh, no! I win! A little help. I am the champion. We were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? He's gonna touch it, right? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I got this. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan is when you're done. Great. What now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. Alright, so we need to break the fence again. Right. That. Up. That. Up. That. Whoa, you're a genius. Yep. It's almost as if I've done it before. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress. All right.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out! Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome! Rumble. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice. It won't budge. Oh well. So is Rollo gonna get, like, murdered now? The dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. Can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smelled some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just let me get in. Rollo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, lady luck. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? They look... Don't touch those. Those look bad. Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, ground commander coming in 5x5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? Getting a little stuffy in here. Pressing assistance for evac. Help us on the way. Who's that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. It's Bioshock now. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. Is he gonna dump a bunch of waste on us? We're gonna... Oh my god. That looked body-shaped.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
They just dump a body on us? Oh god. Tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
That's a fucking body. Yeah, that's a corpse. Aha!
Snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
Some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who'd throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? God damn it, Rollo. I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Oh, okay, okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I am not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-colored hand would be in here? I make that face all the time. Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh. Ah! Oh. Oh, no. I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we've clearly established I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. That's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Finding a friend.
We did find a friend. We found a friend in the garbage.
Next morning, it was quieter than usual.
We found a new friend in the garbage.
Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. I don't know what voice I'm giving her. I'm bouncing around all over the place. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Rand's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? I am not back by dinner. There's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here. Understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here until you get back. Good. What did you do yesterday? Well, that was strange. I don't have a... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I like how it's like shit, and it's like, maybe that was the right thing to do. I don't know. I almost want to like go back and... All right, let's see what we can do here. This game turned to 180 so fast.
In the air.
Is that coming from inside the house? Oh, I mean, obviously I'm being told to relax. Hello? Is anyone there? Am I gonna die again? It's a walkie-talkie. Hello? Rollo, is that you? over? Strange.
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
Oh, God. This suddenly got stressful. Oh, hey, Roxy. This is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rolo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Oh my God, he's dead. Rolo's fucking dead. Where's the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weep Wood, and then it was late, and we went home. Weep Wood? If he's alive, I'm gonna kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything else he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Did the Bioshock man get Luca? Or get Rolo? Rolo. Where are you? Alright. Well, I'm leaving the house. I broke a rule. Oh, I guess that's why she wanted me to stay in the house. Because my friend's gone.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rolo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. One said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here till he gets back. Oh. Wait. Are they just, like, putting shit up around him and not... Let's talk to our buddy again. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. Could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. Most important thing is we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca, and it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I got my own stuff to take care of. Gaw, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Y'all with the cult? We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help. My parents wouldn't listen, but no offense. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weep Wood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Right. Fitz and I will check Weep Wood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weep Wood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense. Young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter Beck that... Now, where did she run off to? Hey, Dawn. Yeah. Is it true about Rollo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights? Your typical shady stuff. Who'd be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rollo could be? The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last? We were in Weep Wood, right by Valentine's Fertilizer. I'll check out Weep Wood when my shift ends. I do my best work at night. Immediately falls asleep. Oh my god. This game, like, I don't know anything about this game other than it's cute. And it was like on... I saw it recommended to me on Steam. Okay, so is this lady reading the book? Hey, Luca, what's up? You haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? He hasn't come around here much. Not since they made that rule that he can only order decaf. Okay, well. Alright, can we go down? Who's this little guy? Hey, Yisun? History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rollo in there? No, just the shadow of a family. Clinging to a town, clinging on to the past. Cling! Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown. Well, we should look.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Residence Fund.
Okay. That was unhelpful. Hey, Griffin, has Rollo been by? Haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him on the house. He'll like that. I'm gonna smack this melon. Can I break it? I guess not. It definitely would have broken. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. Do we have any new options? No. Okay.
Kato volunteered at the
Kato.
library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology.
Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Dunno, just started it.
Gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy? Fight. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when the new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan, besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swim by, tell him to meet me you-know-where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Ooh, roger that, Space Cadet. Alright, let's see who poke around.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
There will always be new rotating content, though, here at ArchlichArchive at twitch.tv. Lots of new content all the time.
Seashore's simple, succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible. A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu, one of the greatest acting minds of our time, by Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oof.
Oh, the Cobb's Ivy, a salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck. This seems like a good place to find...
Phosphorescence.
Ugh, more like my complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Nerd. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do in the library. Oh, hey. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh, yeah. Mr. Duncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often,
Oh, this is Beck. Cute.
giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky. Yep, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Oh. Hi, Scully. Hi. How you doing? Yeah? That's it. Wait. Here, quit fussing. Sit down. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try and keep up. Here, sit down, bud.
phone booth was brand new.
Okay.
It didn't
I think
seem
we saw that. Yep. Joey, have you seen... Hi, buddy. Joe, have you seen Rolo around? No. Sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles. Think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you? Of course. All right. Beehive.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange. Hi, buddy. Let's go this way with back. Hi.
The Valentine mansion, both figurative.
Or we saw that. We saw that already.
After the foul harvest, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from.
This is all stuff we've seen already. Maybe this way?
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. What does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
Oh, shit. What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us that this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Don't. No. Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Oh, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yup. You've probably heard of us. I can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Dude! Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only going to say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Haha, well, look who's growing a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. Oh, I'm about to fight this
Iggy
kid.
took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town, as Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the... Okay, so our choices are time to bust out the tickles or time to bust out the strange. Let's do tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey, Tish, want to see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Hey up. Hey up.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Hey up, yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Hey up. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
His eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Uh-huh. See you around, new
He
kid.
kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your
Beck
hair.
shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? Depends. What are your feelings about having a more matured, refined look? Oh, God.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
I kind of want to see... I kind of want to see what happens when we use Strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
All right, Luca, it looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, dud?
At sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Arrgh!
Iggy's
Oof.
clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
His voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Oh, struggle. Okay, we got a new thing. I don't feel so good. Oh, no! Oh, no! Health? I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yup. Uh-oh. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
Person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Okay, so that... Oh God, I made him a mutant. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Okay, so Iggy is a horrible mutant now, I guess. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? Just helping to look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I am starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She's worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess, Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work
Beck
anyway.
glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rollo was a wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before... Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly
Oh, so two very
opened the
different.
door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
So if I go to the thing here. Okay, so I have to redo that. Let's run with this one. Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Gran? No, I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rolo. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him, so I figured he wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Turns out Rolo is safe and sound.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle.
Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one.
Luca closed his eyes and holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work.
Interesting choice.
With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple.
The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right.
Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand."
Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal.
The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel.
None of it's your fault, you know. Never was.
"Dad, we have to go!" Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run!" The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands.
That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out.
A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rolo?
Faintly, he could hear Rolo amongst the noise.
Luca! Rolo, is that you? Luca! There? Rolo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down
Rolo's
here.
voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? It was... Took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in... For now, at least. Mr. Kerr said he made it back home safe. Kerr? No. Trust... He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rolo? Rolo, where are
He
you?
held still, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear
Rolo's
you.
voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to go to...
With that, the signal...
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's with the treehouse? The antenna. He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rolo, you're a
grabbed
genius.
the walkie-talkie and
Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Okay.
Luca
heard a group of... He dashed behind the bushes to...
So we all understand our roles? You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. Look, I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while the danger persists. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Eris Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How is Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Okay. Why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca. Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Grant enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left, so I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your grandma been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified, or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Are you coming out? Nah, I'm going to stake out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca. Maybe I should just leave. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough just to rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. Oh, do they mess with like the museum sign or whatever? Lights are on at Perennial Harvest. I better hurry up to the treehouse. Oh, okay. I feel like that old picture. Oh, I did that already. I feel like. Do I have any new bait to use? Oh, I have so much.
Luca stuck a toy. Those things always get dirty.
I have new bait to use. It's totally a good time to do this. Easy there, Buckaroo. You don't know your own strength.
Luca stuck those things always.
Okay. See what we can catch. Ooh. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo, but I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pond bracelet. All right, so let's be caught with that. Let's
Luca
do cling.
wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and the surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant, Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Oh, okay. That might have been a
Luca
plot
her on the
thing.
line. Sometimes the best.
That might have been plot related. Ooh. Malice, 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. There's like a message in it, looks like. All right, is that all of them? Yeah.
Luca gently baited a feather for
Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out there and find some more? Interesting. The lights are on in the treehouse. Rolo? Rolo, are you there? Oh, this is going to be bad. I'm at the treehouse now, Rolo. There's a curse said you are all right. What happened out there? Dang it, Rolo, where are you? Hey, they're going to jump scare me?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I got weapons in here. Better come out right now.
Strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons. How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? Guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice.
Witchy Garden, thank you for the follow.
The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. Oh, it's Iggy. Now they hunt me like the beast that I am. Thank you. Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second? And I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior? I've never seen this game before. No, it's kind of like a point and click game. It's sort of like here, hold on. So the way that the game works is you're playing through the events and you're sort of exploring around and getting, they're called charms. So these little charms are like one word. It's like, you know, it'll say like cling or fight or something. And at different points in the story, you get to write in the book like the word from one of these charms, and it changes the story. So like where these little flowers are on the screen, I can like, the story will branch in different directions based on what choices that I have like available to me. It's cute. It is freaking me out though. Yeah, it's very cool. Perfect little Luca saves the day with his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chase me all through Weep Wood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Rolo? It's not safe, Luca. Rolo, where are you? The treehouse! I'm at the treehouse, Rolo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. No! Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards! What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They're saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh, weird. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course, of course, of course, of course. We have a problem. Luca, you got to get out of here. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? Yeah, you were right. They are saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked, not yanked. Cranked to 10. Not yanking any knobs in here. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC. The Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Cannon?
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare. Go away. Just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay and that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is going to give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
His grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I am the only person in this whole wide world that can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Oh, I literally do get to decide how this ends, huh?
He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? Iggy wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
All right, so I had to make a choice. Oh,
Luca drew himself up.
Fight. So that's what happens. So like you find the little, by talking to people and like rooting around, you find charms, and you can use the charms when these book sections happen.
Swung the Mission Control Defense Cannon around,
And that changes the story.
at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Hey, that was uncalled for, more than a little rude, and just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
End this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
Uh-oh.
As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this.
Okay, so now I get to go back and try again. So, like, this was like the first branch I took was here, this warehouse of horrors bit. So I can jump in here to so I had went to explore this creepy building, and like a guy in like a hazmat suit came out of the building and was like dragging me inside. And originally I picked change, and that ended the story. But I can hit struggle now, and that will change like what that might change the path.
He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Lucas swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine.
I don't believe that
Next
game.
morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table.
I don't believe that, Beacon Pines.
Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones at top. No problem. Off with you now while the day is still young. Oh, hello. It's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well. We can meet tonight. Oh, grab my jam. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I gotta deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. Not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Alright. Take my stuff. Alright, so there's the bug kid. Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There's a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? You can tell those jerks. Doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving. Roof. This guy earlier in the game was just sleeping there, and I guess they keep putting boxes up around him. I think I go this way. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look at you.
Forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is. It's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. May not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron, taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart what happened with Eleanor. Break. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Telly lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
They even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. My grandma's like running drugs or something. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. Just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. Truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for our legacy. Sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Luca's such a sweet, positive boy when he's not being murdered. That's so we've run into 2 endings where I've just been fucking murdered. Okay, I've got to go. I think I gotta go over here. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Also, like, this lady is reading the book, like, that we're in right now, I'm pretty sure.
Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apple. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining 1 apple.
Hello? Beep!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother. No bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Ugh. Bah. Yeah, Grant had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
Leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, those ones on the top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little.
Okay, what is the jam? I shall put it on my store shelves post haste. Okay, I should finish my my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. That, oh boy. How do you keep ice cream cold? They keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold cold? Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. All right. I don't know what my grandma's up to. All right. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops these off herself. I guess she's busy today? Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case,
Snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your gran. This guy's also, that's a creepy thing to do. Like, the ensuring the, Hey, you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Oh, right. I haven't met her in this timeline. Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just try and keep up. This is Beck. I haven't met Beck yet in this timeline. What just happened? Well. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilana? We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him, and he said he would love to. It's just, wonderful. Luca's making that face that I make all the time again. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to the big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Cool, okay. I've got a lot now. Okay. I wonder if any more opened up. No? No? I don't have anything new for the standoff with the clones. Are they clones? Who's this guy? Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another way further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. The festival. Old Man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I can see it. The difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
The difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. All right, Jeff. Tell me how you really feel. All right, so that's the woods. We don't want to go in there. We're going to meet Beck. Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. Done. Sorry. Looking at my settings real quick here. Make sure everything's looking good. So who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. That creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing. I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring. Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone's mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. We can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
Moodwill.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck. Manners? It's all right. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years ago. The plot thickens. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally, we'd put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that that's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! Sorry, Luca, this move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck, you said you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest has made her the new lead researcher of deep engineering. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Over to Beck.
It's a weird way of phrasing it. What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are very different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. Some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't.
Slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca! How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rollo
Luca
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around
Luca
here.
wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Oh, okay. Let's do break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rollo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rollo I'd tell him
Luca
about...
stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. That's Eris Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned. There's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. There's one thing I've learned. It's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady. That's just flat supervillain talk. You don't mind me asking. Why? Why are you doing all of
The
this?
mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
No, it's my mom. It's my grandma. Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect. So she killed me?
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
No, that looks different. That looks like a different suit, or like a different, like the outline is different. The first like
Chapter
branch
5.
of the story, I get murdered by somebody in a suit like that.
What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why are you so scared of the old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Interesting. Curiouser and curiouser. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
Clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Maybe try minding your P's and
Mr.
Q's.
Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. You'll just sign here acknowledging everything's accurate. We'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ha! Ha ha. I mean, we know these guys are bad news. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. Next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give them a good hard bop right in the kisser. Gran just tells me to keep away from the clipboards. That's good. That's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. This lady's still reading the book here? The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. I can't wait.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me. I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yeah, she's been indisposed of late. Just as much like me, does she? Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. We couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival, all of this. There's got to be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds. Yep, little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge, and the right leadership, of course. Oh, good night, Mayor Valentine. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo? He's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water or the air or the soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah, Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. Next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than the others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Huh. We better get going. Or, do I have new things to use for fishing? I do not. Okay.
Luca Rapte?
Don't have anything new to fish with yet. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission
Rolo
Control.
waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we spared no expense in construction. I have seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. When I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Oh, that's funny. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Okay, so I gotta... Okay, alright. What do we... Nope. Nope. But... Where'd you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades this junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. Seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. Then you saw your Gran in the same suit, talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your Gran, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second of all, it couldn't have been my Gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. Jam. Quote fingers. Jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. It's been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way. Are we sure your Gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. Sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your Gran is hiding something. And Pa always says, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my Gran is really hiding something. Don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. We can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
I mean, we've already died twice, Luca. How much worse could it get? What time is it? Aha. Rollo, what on earth is that? Huh? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast clear? Yeah, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as
If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She's lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm going to stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah, the closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought I am going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
Realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other.
We're gonna break some dishes, chat. Alright, Rollo, this is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. Now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
Hey, this is my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. Every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh, hey. Let me just yank this random teacup in.
Pulled on one of the teacups. It slanted forward with a hollow click. The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Seems like your Gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe. Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Alright, so let's investigate. Well, obviously we need to hit this 100 times. Something is bound to happen. Yep, we got it. We're figuring it out. Definitely the answer.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your Gran a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town, out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside of a big circle. My moms are both on here. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen our next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution, explosive, and jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your grand making? Incendiary? Shouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? The only one way to find out.
Casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar and ink? What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jangram? It says last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Aw, man. Are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more a bombshell than a bomb. Am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Okay. What else can we mess with?
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rollo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait,
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came... shit. I missed that. So it might be related to something... Looks like he came back and took more notes. So it might be related to something
Rollo
else?
scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. The disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. Wait, there has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut. They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it that starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it,
He carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right
He
to
jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square. That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rollo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer. Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival? Ooh. Did you just say gulp? It feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's going to blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door, which means someone just shut the door. Someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new
This is the guy who was like, I definitely don't have drugs. It's that squirrel guy. Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. I guess it's
Rolo
nothing.
shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look.
Rolo, don't...
It was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
Rolo? Serious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I don't know if I had it in me. There's only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rolo. That was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that
Luca
person?
scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rolo. He's knocked out
As
cold.
Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rolo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver.
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Oh, boy. This has been quite an eventful playthrough of this game. We have been playing now for, taking a look here now, just shy of how many hours? Almost 3 hours. Wow. It is, I've been having a lot of fun. What do you guys think of this? Because I was gonna play this week. Like, I was gonna play this tomorrow. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. With the intention of like getting to the end of end. I guess I've already kind of gotten to the end a couple of times. With the intention of like getting to more of the endings, I guess. Is my plan. But yeah, if you guys are liking the game, I'm going to keep playing it, and I'll keep playing it tomorrow for sure. So I'm going to, here, let's swap over. Let's change screens. Hello. But we're gonna wrap for tonight. We are, like I said, so around the same time tomorrow, so around like 5 Central is usually when I start streaming. So if you guys are liking the game and you want to come out and play, or hang out while we play the game, I would love that. And we'll yeah, like I said, 5 o'clock tomorrow Central, around the same time, and we'll probably do this for maybe a couple more days. I'm really liking it. I think it's really fun. We'll do this. We'll do this until Thursday, and then Friday I'm off. And if we're still working on it, well, maybe we'll play it on Saturday. Saturday I usually do longer streams. If not, we might start something new on Saturday, depending on how much farther, along we are. But thank you guys so much for being here, for coming out. I really appreciated it. Thank you for the new follows. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.